Ladies and gentlemen, it is once again breakout time. But this time, the Rise Protocol has been initiated. And now, some of the most fierce, hungry, and well-known fighters in the small community are assembling together for our biggest event yet, Breakout '03 Rise Up. And today, we have a digital face-to-face between two heavyweight debuters. We have DDK and we have Intrepid. How's it going, boys? How we
Yeah.
feeling?
Hey, we vibing, we chilling, we chilling.
What's up with it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So my first question is to DDK. Obviously there was well, before this, I believe I can say this. You were set up to fight Ezza, and
Mhm.
obviously there's been a little bit of opponent change. Intrepid is now your official opponent. So I just wanted to ask this question first to get it out of the way. Does the mission change, or do you still think you're gonna get the result if you're gonna? Oh my God, do you do you think you're gonna
No,
get the same
I
result?
understand. I got
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
Ruffalo.
you
I
got
got
it, you got it, you got it. I'm sorry.
you, my man. You know, I got you. Um, the mission of DDK is still the same: to go out there and put on a hell of a performance and to really establish yourself in the scene. Just the way we go about the mission is the only thing I guess you could say has changed thus far. Preparing for Ezza at first, we was preparing, for a southpaw, a big puncher. You know what I'm saying? A slow-footed, big back, big stank, nasty ass, wide ass puncher. You know what I mean? That's what we was preparing for. But now, since we moved on from that egregiousness, we now focus on Intrepid. And Intrepid he ain't really put out too much footage. I don't really blame him. He's using the element of surprise to his advantage. But yeah, to answer your question, the mission it remains the same. We just go about it a different way. That's all.
All right, that fair enough. So Intrepid. So obviously, you're here with DDK. Um, I mean, what do you have to say about what he just said with element surprise stuff like that? Are you doing that intentionally or?
Yeah, intentionally, because hey, not a lot of people have seen me fight, so it's gonna be like interesting to see people's reactions when I first step in the ring as my debut. Like right now they're just saying, "Oh, like I'm a shit, I'm easy work and all that." But hey, when you see a war, February 24th, you're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be surprised, like, "Oh shit, we might even make it fight of the night." Hey, who knows? We might even be nominated for a fight and the next breakout nominee. So hey, we preparing for war. We ready. You
Yep,
already know.
yep. Who knows what
So
the
hey,
future holds?
I'm just saying that I'm glad that DDK is saying that we the mission's still the same, but we're doing things differently. So he knows that I'm not easy. I'm gonna be a tougher opponent. I'm element surprise, baby. I'm glad.
Hey, hey, see, this is what the fuck you need to be doing on Twitter. Because on Twitter, you boring as fuck. But right now, I can laugh at you. You know what I mean? I can laugh at you because it's comical. So I fuck with it. I fuck with it. But yeah, me and you both we in the same boat, man. I mean, we know what Eza look like. Well, I guess we not really in the same boat because I post content and people know what it look like when I fight. We don't know what you look like. So I get it why you wouldn't want to post something and keep that to your advantage, but I just want to tell you right now, in this face to face, it's not gonna matter if you posting shitty bag work where you showing men's crack ass in the back of your background. It's not gonna matter if you posting
I
some shitty ass 4 second sparring footage of you and your mans in a Planet Fitness gym. It ain't gonna matter if you're not posting shit at all. I mean, I'm coming.
yeah.
I'm telling you, man. You better come ready February 24th because
Hey, we
by
gonna
the
be
look
ready, baby. We gonna be
of your
ready.
demeanor, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Waffle, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
I
hear
can
you.
hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I want to make sure the people can hear me. I want everybody to realize that Intrepid is just here for the moment. And when I say he's only here for the moment, if you look at his demeanor and everything right now, man, motherfucker can't even talk. So look at him. Look at him. He
Cause
blushing like
it's
shit.
it's 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 funny. It's just funny.
Intrepid. What's funny? Tell the people what's funny. What you find so hilarious on this Sunday night.
I love that you're a showman. You like doing your content. You like talking your shit. Hey, I can respect it. It's funny seeing DDK talk. At the end of the day, it ain't gonna be worth shit on fight day.
So what? How do you see? Tell the people what's the game plan to beat DDK. What's your game plan coming in there? What do you see yourself doing? How do you see the fight going?
First of all, you know what? I ain't gonna answer your questions. We here for Waffle. Waffle's the guy answering the questions. So Waffle, go ahead.
Yo,
Face, no,
Waffle, go ahead. Ask your questions.
No,
boy, stuttering. Look
I
at
ain't
you,
here to answer
boy.
your DDK.
Look at you, boy.
Who's stuttering, dog? Who's stuttering? Let Waffle answer his fucking questions. He's the interviewer. You not. You the fighter. You the opponent.
That boy come out. That boy coming outside of himself. Go ahead, Waffle.
it's all good. DDK's not doing the questions like he did with Ezza this time. Hopefully,
Yeah, he ain't doing that
he
shit
can
with
ask
me.
whatever he wants, but ultimately, I have questions for you boys. So, Intrepid, I'll start with you. What was your journey like to Breakout? How did you find out about all this? Like, how'd you get in the scene? Tell us.
Okay, so first I want to talk about like how I even started boxing and leading up to Breakout. So first, I started doing boxing back then in high school because I ain't gonna lie, back then I used to be that one kid that used to get picked on a lot. I didn't know how to fight. So before then, I just picked up the gloves. My uncle used to teach me like on the pad work. I used to just hit the pads here and there. And soon after, like as years grew by, like I would just be sparring with my friends in the park. It'd be like just fun shit, just fun boxing shit. So yeah, that's how it kind of came to be, me doing boxing. And as for like kind of like getting into community, like I used to watch boxing more. I used to like fall in love. I'm like falling in love with the sport. So me like casually getting better, like watching other people do it, like teaching myself here and there, learning from coaches and shit. So yeah, that's how it kind of came to be. Like getting more within the community, and kind of like you know all that shit. So with Breakout, that's when I first found out about Breakout, like with the whole Misfits thing. I saw Lesra Gomez like under the comments, and I ain't gonna lie, me and him, we both started talking shit to each other back and forth. That was we kind of started off like on a back and forth thing, and he invited me. I remember he invited me on Breakout '02. He said if I were to fight somebody, uh, then I'd have him next if I win. I ain't gonna lie, I said no, and in a way, I regret it because when I saw Breakout Out 2, that shit was a really great event. Props to y'all. That shit, I love that event. So far, one of my most favorite events that y'all pulled, and y'all only have two. And yeah, hey, I can't wait. I hope the vibes is the same as Breakout Out 2 and '01, because I can't wait to like kind of like experience it. It's gonna definitely be a fun moment. It's gonna be a fun night. I'm gonna make it. You know, that's how it kind of came to be with Breakout. Saw the event go through and shit. And yeah, I'm excited to be part of this event.
Yes, sir. So DDK, you were just saying something there for a second. I didn't know what you were saying, but
Go ahead.
you
I'm
want to go
sorry.
ahead?
Go ahead, Waffle.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go ahead. Don't mind me. So okay, what was your journey like to Breakout? How did how'd you get involved in the scene, all that?
Well, my journey to Breakout first started on my journey to boxing, I guess you could say. I was always watching the influencer scene, not Breakout specifically, but just everybody, different, promotions and everybody that put on at every level. Um, and I really, really, really love boxing, like boxing at the pro level, boxing at the influencer level, whatever. So I was always studying the sport and watching the sport. Like that's just what I do for fun. Like I'll come home from the boxing gym and watch boxing. Like that's just me. That's what I like to do. So that started into me actually picking up the sport, talking to some people, finding a local gym, joining a boxing gym a couple months back, and then eventually, finding out about the Breakout scene through Twitter and talking to certain guys like Lesra and Most and met Pat, came across Waffle and guys like that. So that's all it really was. And then, as a content creator, I'm advocating and pushing. I know I'm just coming into the scene, but I'm coming into the scene pushing for content creators to produce content. So for me, it was just inspiring to be around a whole bunch of other content creators, So it kind of just motivates me just being in the scene around other creators. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, that's really good to hear, man. Now I'll give you another question here. How has training camp been going so far? Obviously, opponent change. Not first Ezza, now Intrepid. How's it going so far, man?
Training camp is going great. Like I said before, we were preparing for Ezza. The big, again, stinky ass, flat footed ass, big back ass, slimy ass, just you ever seen, hey Waffle, you ever seen like dirty water, like brown water a little bit? That's kind of what I, you know what I'm saying? That's Ezza when I think about him. But anyways, we was preparing for his ass, but we was working. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? It was still hard work. Now that we switching over to Intrepid, like I said, the focus kind of just shifts, and we're ready for whatever. If Intrepid want to come out Southpaw, if we want to come out Orthodox, we working day in and day out, studying day in and day out, and producing content day in and day out. So we ready.
Right. And Intrepid, same question to you. How's training camp going for you so far? Obviously,
Honestly,
you were. I'll say this first. Excuse me.
you know, you good.
So obviously you had a fight scheduled before. Obviously, things didn't match up. Now, what are you doing different now than you were back then, whenever you were prepared to fight Ezza back on Sword 7?
All right, so yeah, so the first thing, like when I started training for Ezza back on Sword 7, sadly it didn't happen because I was too sick to train. I was like coughing up blood and shit. But before it was like, yes, I was training hard with my original coach, like, but it was like all just like basic like boxing shit, like we're doing like the usual like running, bag work, like and all that. But like we didn't put in that pressure because me and Ezza, we were always cool. Like me and him were like best friends type shit. So it was kind
Makes
of hard.
sense.
Like it was kind of all right. I'm talking. Let the
Makes
adults talk here.
sense. I
Let
can
the
see
adults
it.
talk here.
Definitely see it. Go ahead. Keep going.
All right, all right. Like I said, like me and him were like really cool with each other behind the scenes, even though we are like supposed to talk shit to each other, like promoting shit. But like it was a little hard because considering, like I said, we were really cool with each other. So, uh, yeah, it was a little. It was like a lot of hard work on the training, but it's not as hard as the training now that I'm doing for DDK. This is like serious now. I'm training fucking hard for this guy.
Yes, just serious. What's serious, Intrepid? Enlighten us on what's serious. Because you really just talked in a circle. What are you doing that's different from the last time versus what you're doing right now?
Okay,
What's
like I
serious?
said, before you interrupted me, I was gonna keep going. So yeah, before it was just maybe like an hour or two of like training, like, and I would just talk to my coach and shit. But like now, like I'm doing 3, 4 hours in the gym. I'm like literally in a sauna suit. I'm like putting like full power in my punches, like,
So
and all that shit.
you pretty much, I'm asking, I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. No bullshit. You pretty much saying that you going through a fat camp right now. Your whole goal in camp right now is just to lose weight, is what you're saying.
Right now we're going on crunch time. Right now, like with the amount of time we got left to the fight, we're putting a lot more effort than what we did like back then on the Ezza fight. We're putting like 3, 4, 5 times the amount of work then. Like, and it's not just fat cat. No, not this shit. I'm not. That's not even not my concern anymore. Now my concern is, you know, getting better at like what I did before, like fixing my mistakes before, and
I feel
like,
you. No, I get what
yeah.
you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying. You a Southpaw or Orthodox, Intrepid?
Okay, I'm gonna say. All right, yeah, I'm Orthodox. Hope that helps you.
All right, big dog. Go ahead, Waffle.
All
My
right.
bad.
Next question. You know what? I'm gonna ask this juicy one next. Intrepid. Sorry. So Intrepid. What do you really think about DDK? What are your honest thoughts? As a person, skill wise, what do you think about him, man?
As a person, I ain't gonna lie, he a funny dude. Like I see his content, I laugh at it myself. Like, okay, like this dude is a good content creator. And as a fighter, I can give him his props. I could give him his respect. He definitely a tougher fighter than Iza. That's why I'm training hard as fuck for this fight. That's why I'm fixing my mistakes then, now. So yeah, like I said, DDK is a tough opponent, and as a debut, hey, it's gonna be shocking when I get to show everybody watching what I'm a show. So this shows that I ain't no easy fight. I ain't taking easy fights. I'm gonna show my potential.
Alrighty. Now DDK, what do you think of Intrepid? Obviously he's had some boxing footage out, stuff like that. Well, what do you think of that first of all, and what do you also think of him as a person, as an individual?
Well, as an individual, his personality is boring as fuck. That's how I feel about him as a person. Quite frankly, I'm just be honest. Um, And this is why I say to people, because we still talking about him as a person. This is why I say to people, just go back and look at the videos that I made when I call him out. I know a lot of y'all think that that's just shock value, and I just be up there talking. Like, I'll be dead ass serious. What Intrepid is doing now, we're having a face to face. If you guys listen to him and you read between the lines, he's just excited to just be on Breakout. The whole reason why he turned down the Lesnar, he literally said it. The whole reason why he turned down Big Lesnar fight was because he was like, I don't know. Then he saw Breakout take off, and now he wants to be a part of that. Like, he just wants to be a part of the moment. So right now he's just
Okay.
trying to put on. But his personality, I just feel like he's boring. We see that on Twitter every day. We see that by his lack of content, by his lack of promotion. He's just somebody that he's just boring. And there's no not to him. I mean, it's just a fact. I mean, we got boring people. I mean, motherfuckers is boring. Somebody got to be boring, I guess. I get it. No big deal. As a fighter, from the footage that he's posted, from the 4 seconds that he's posted, I mean, I respect him for putting on gloves. I do. I respect him for putting on gloves. And he say that he working, and he say that he's training 4 hours a day, and he's pushing himself to the limit. So I respect him as a fighter for even taking the chance that we take as fighters.
Yeah, and we all gotta remember how like behind closed doors, I was the one that vouched for this fight to happen. If Ezza and Lesnar were to end up happening, which it did, I wanted DDK as the backup opponent. So hey,
If Ezza
like
and Lesnar ended up happening, you want it to be on Breakout.
no,
Because let's be hold on. Let's be honest. Waffle. Can I say something? Please.
Go ahead.
Let's just be honest, okay?
oh shit, my
I
phone's
got
like 10%. I'll be right back.
oh, don't worry. Go get the charger. Okay, hey Waffle, because he know what's about to happen. It's finna get real in this motherfucker. All right, let's talk about it. I got some shit on my mind right now. He's trying to sit here. I want the people to really listen to me right now. He's trying
I
to
got
sit
some
here.
shit on my mind.
He's trying to sit here, and he's trying to act like, oh, I wanted DDK. I advocated for the fight, whatever. But if we really go back to the beginning, how me and this beef between me and him back and forth started is when I got into a space, and before I even met the man, he was saying, "You a bitch, doodoo K." I was in listeners. He was a speaker. "You a bitch, doodoo K." Da 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 da. Suck my dick, yada yada yada. And where I come from and how I was brought up, you don't really talk like that to another man. You get what I'm saying? So let me continue on in the timeline. So once I said to him, I said, "Yo, my man, how old are you?" He
All right,
says
we
that
good,
he's
we
of
good, we
age.
good.
He says that he's of age. I ask him where he's from. He tells me that he's from Chicago. I said, "Ding, ding, ding. My man, I live in Milwaukee." For those of y'all that don't know, that's a 45-minute to an hour drive. I said, if I'm so much of a bitch and you telling me to suck your dick and all this disrespectful shit, I can pull up tonight and we can spar. And he got quiet. And when this comes out, and when the people really see this, and don't nobody believe it, I will produce receipts of the recordings of the spaces. The motherfucker got quiet. Royalty was in there. GDZ was in there. Dodge Management. Shout out to them. And they literally had to tell him, hey, Intrepid, like, talk, say something, bro. Say something. So all of this bullshit that he's saying about how he was advocating for me and whatever, he was not doing that shit. And when he found out that I was that close to him, 45-minute drive, he really wasn't on shit. He took this fight because he knows that this is probably his last and only opportunity to get back on Breakout to be a part of something great. So I just don't want to bullshit the people. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I don't really know how to respond to that, but I will ask this question to both of y'all. Um, so DDK, obviously, you sound very passionate about what you're talking about, and you seem to know, like, you seem to really just care about what you're talking about. What does this fight mean for you, and what does a win over Intrepid do for you?
Well, first of all, I like the word you use, passionate, because I am passionate about what I'm talking about. I'm passionate about the sport of boxing. I'm passionate about the influencer scene and content creators. So I would agree with you on that. Um, Beating Intrepid to me would first and foremost mean a lot in terms of just shutting him the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, talk all of this shit on face to face because it's a big moment, and he kind of talk himself in circles and talk out his ass. So really beating him and just letting him know that, like, bro, like, I'm not one of these Twitter troll type of dudes. That'd mean a lot to me, for one. And for two, just establishing myself in the small creator community as the next heavyweight coming up on the scene, and a heavyweight that's ready for whatever, whenever, and that's ready to take on all comers.
All right.
I want to bring entertainment back into the scene. And so that's my primary goal. Entertainment and coming through for the people. That's all.
Okay. Sorry,
Okay,
I cut you off there, but yeah.
It's all good.
Whatchamacallit?
You go ahead.
Oh, sorry, my fault. So okay, so I kind of want to go back to like why I was kind of quiet the whole situation. I didn't want to say nothing because at the time, I didn't want to spoil no surprises. But the reason, okay, DDK, the reason why I was like quiet the whole time because I didn't know if they told you already. I was originally supposed to be your backup opponent either way. This was before Breakout 03 was even in talks. So that's why I was quiet. I'm like, why does this motherfucker want to spar me? If we're gonna be opponents either way, that'd be stupid as fuck to spar you if you're gonna originally.
Can I ask you a question?
What's going on?
So would you say, right, that you, Intrepid, it's hard for you to produce content? Just yes or no. Would you say it's hard for you to find different things to make content about, to be consistent with it? Would you say that? Yes or no?
No, because I was originally a content creator. At the moment, it's just as a bad time.
At the moment,
I haven't really had time to.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm asking you, bro. At the moment, you're saying.
Okay, let me talk. You're asking me the question. I'm answering it. At the time, like this week, so this whole week, you want? Hey, you're not gonna be interested. Fuck you, then. I ain't gonna say shit.
I'm listening to you, bro. Talk.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, like nah. At this rate, fuck off.
All right, listen. All right, so I'm a fuck off. So this is what I was about to say. Clearly, you struggle creating content as a content creator, right? So I'm saying, yes, I did know that you were my. Listen to me. Yes, I did know that you were my backup opponent for Ezza. Should that fight have not gone through because of Lesnar and Big Sam? But when me and you had our back and forth on Twitter, and you said that disrespectful shit to me that you said, what's wrong with us linking up as content creators to spar, one, for good work, and two, for good content? You already struggling to post. Now we spar, I give you some content to post. So what? Even if we were fighting, what's wrong with us living 45 minutes away from each other?
Hey, if we weren't fighting, I would have been down spar 100%. But because we were fighting, why the fuck would we? Why the fuck would we spar? Why would opponents spar within like 1 month of fucking fighting each other? Like that'd be stupid. Like Waffle, isn't that stupid?
I'm just a mediator. I just work here.
Bring him in and stay focused. Waffle, you ain't. Hold on, stay focused, Intrepid. Come on, big dog, stay focused.
I'm focused. All right, talk your shit. Talk your shit
to me, bro. You struggle to produce content. You're known as the boring guy who leaves and runs away from the community when shit gets tough. So I was giving you a favor. This was my Christmas present to you, big dog. We link up, we spar, and you use that content and put that out there on your YouTube, on your TikTok, on your Twitter, and you get people, regardless, listen to me, bro, regardless of how the sparring session went, now people know who the fuck Intrepid is. But no, you didn't want to do that. Why?
Before the whole situation with me, before your situation with Ezza, who the fuck even really knew who DDK was? Before the whole thing with Ezza, before the thing with me.
I just came into the scene. You're right, Intrepid. I just came into the scene. You've been in the scene longer than me. You have more followers than me, and nobody cares about Intrepid. Really think about that. You've been in this bitch in and out. You done tried to reinvent yourself 2-3 times. Last time you got into some shit, you blacked out your Twitter page, put "I'm sorry" in your bio, deactivated for 48 hours. Nobody could find you. You almost put out a missing person report. Nobody knew what the fuck you was at. Now you come back, you try to rub shoulders with people, make friends with people, and say, "Oh yeah, man, don't nobody give a fuck about none of that, bruh."
Rub shoulders with people. Yeah, the same people who were supporting me on the DMs and shit. Yeah, rub people.
Go ahead, listen, brother, listen.
Go ahead.
Because you was just in the space crying, saying how you didn't fuck with the community because they don't fuck with you, and they always thought the reason. If you didn't see the videos that I've been posting, brother, the reason people don't fuck with you is because you boring as fuck. Even right now, when people see this face to face, they're gonna see DDK is doing what we know he do. Pop that shit. Intrepid is doing nervous energy. Now he acting like, bro, just be yourself. That's what I'm telling you. So when you say to me,
fine. I'm myself.
100%. Listen. So when you say to me, who the fuck knew that? No, you're right. Nobody knew who DDK was because I just came. But I bet you they know who I am now. And I bet you February 24th, they definitely
thanks to Ezza and me. Thanks to Ezza and me.
I promise you.
We'll see.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay.
Hey y'all, I'm still here.
This not even excitement because I'm going to Breakout 03. This excitement because I'm whooping the fuck out you. I swear to you.
I'm not playing, bro. You know I'm
not playing either. I'm not playing either. I'm 100% with what I'm saying. 100%.
Okay. We gonna see. Because you'd have been
I'm excited.
100% a few of these times, but you know, you always tuck your tail when shit get tough.
Oh, when you see me like
Go
face
ahead,
to
Waffle.
face in
Okay.
Massachusetts, you're gonna know
Yeah.
I'm not playing.
Alrighty. Well, hey everyone, I'm still here. So the next, all right. All right. Well, I'm gonna ask you guys, just two more questions, and then we'll get out of here. Now, obviously, you're not looking ahead of your opponent. But if you were to have someone to fight next, who would it be and why? I'll ask that to Intrepid first.
I ain't gonna lie, low key. I'm eyeing on that Ezza versus Lesnar fight. I low key want the winner next. I know people like want Crypt to fight either me or DDK next, but fuck Crypt. Crypt not even worth it. Like he's talking all big and bad on Twitter. Like he hasn't had a single fight in this community, and he's like talking like he's the shit. Like fucking fake ass and more. So I ain't even interested in Crypt. So if DDK when DDK loses, hey, he could have him next, and hey, winner of that, I'll fight too.
DDK, you kind of went cartoon eyes whenever he said crypt. So, you know, you know, actions speak louder than words. But I will ask: is there anyone? Is there anyone? Is there anyone that you're eyeing up
I swear, DDK
for the
funny as fuck,
future?
I ain't gonna lie.
Is there anyone you're eyeing up for the future, or like what is your future?
I ain't gonna lie. That shit was funny, Intrepid. That shit was funny. Him and what you call it? Him and Crip been going back and forth, but all I'm gonna say is Intrepid. Don't be trying to duck that smoke. Don't be
No,
trying
don't
to run
worry.
off. Don't be trying to run off to the winner of Lesra and nah, 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 nah. Come on, bring that ass into this community, into this heavyweight division, and let's work. You
It's
know
still
you was
heavyweight division. What are you talking about?
listen. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. To answer your question, Waffle, I'm not focused on nobody before or after Intrepid, but Intrepid. That's
All
what I'm
right.
focused on. Intrepid. I don't give a fuck about no disrespect to no other heavyweight in the division. But I can give a fuck about any of them dudes, man. My main concern and my main focus.
Didn't you say though that when you quote unquote win this fight, you want Ezza next? Like
No,
that where
no,
you guys are gonna fight each other anyways. In a space before. You said
I don't
that
remember
you
saying that.
still
But what I do, I don't remember
I
saying
mean I
that.
could
But what I
ask
do,
Ezza because you're the one that told him.
that's
I could
cool.
ask Ezza next.
Go ask your big stank, big slime, you know, big greasy back ass brother. Y'all look alike and the same. But what I did remember
Yeah.
saying,
All right.
after I crush your ass and step on you, then I'm planning on cleaning out the division. Yes, that I did say that. Yes. But I'm saying I don't want to jump forward and say, oh, I want this guy, or I want the winner of that, I want da da da. Yes, DDK wants to clean out the division, but the only thing DDK is focused on is Intrepid.
Okay. Okay.
That makes sense for you? That's clear for you, big dog?
Very clear. Crystal.
Okay, cool. You know,
Crystal
you
clear
got to
to
make
me
sure.
as well. So that yeah, I'm sorry. You guys were just talking for so long. I can't really form words. But anyways, so this is my last question I'm gonna ask to both of you. Intrepid, what is your prediction? How do you get it done on February 24th?
Tell us.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to give out too much, but hey, DDK, better fix your mistakes because I've been also studying what you got out there. So better fix those mistakes. Whatever you got, be prepared for what I'm gonna bring because I'm prepared for what you're gonna bring. I promise you that. I hope you're ready.
Alrighty. And DDK, your prediction. How do you get it done?
Listen, I predict a hellacious beatdown on Mr. Intrepid. A hellacious beatdown.
We'll see about that.
I really want to just break him down and really just break his will to fight first and foremost, because I was really going back and forth with it, Waffle, to be honest with you. At first, I wanted to come out and make a stamp, and I wanted to smoke him in the first round and get him out of there. But the more and more he talked, the more and more he lied, the more and more he tried to bullshit the people and blow smoke up everybody else. I really just want to punish him, break him down, and give him a slow ass beat. But either way, come February 24th, I'm gonna crush him.
We'll
Believe
see. We'll see. Let's hope you bring something. Let's hope you bring something because I'm bringing something.
Okay.
Alright,
Hey,
final words,
Waffle,
final
one more
remarks.
thing. Waffle, one more thing. Intrepid, bro. Start producing some motherfucking content, brother.
We'll
We
do. We'll
tired of
do.
going. Listen, real shit. I'm being honest, bro. No jokes. I speak for the whole community. I'm tired of going to your page and seeing you change out these punk ass pictures of your little Twitter profile pic, bro. That ain't doing shit for us, bro. We don't want to see you tweeting about how you bench pressing and shit. Produce some fucking content that's more than 4 seconds, my dog. All right. Thank you.
Are we done with we done already? We done hearing DDK talk?
That's what That's what the people came for. They ain't come to see your boring ass.
All right.
Thank you.
Is that it? Everyone all good?
Yeah.
I appreciate your time.
Be ready.
All right.
DDK, be ready.
All right.
Because I swear.
I'm gonna be ready, man. Please be ready. You make sure you ready. All right.
You're not ready for what I'm gonna bring. I swear to you. That's a promise.
Okay.
After this fight, you're gonna be going back to vlogs. After this, I promise you're gonna be going back to vlogs.
And after this fight, what you gonna do? Run away from the community? Deactivate?
Nope. After this, hey, we're gonna celebrate. I'm gonna celebrate with my family and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Winner. Yeah.
So when you lose, you saying
I ain't thinking about losing. I ain't thinking about losing.
I got you. I know you got a winner's mindset. Listen to me, big dog. So you telling me, Waffle, Big Lesra, and the people that when you lose, you're not gonna deactivate and run away for 48 hours. Can you make that promise to the community? Can you make that promise at least? At least give the people that, bro. Can you make that promise?
Even though I know damn well I ain't gonna lose. We'll say this. If I lose, I ain't quitting. Either way, I'm here. I'm here to stay this time. Like I said before, I'm here to stay this time. And you're gonna see. You're gonna see once I show up to the face-to-face, I ain't a fucking joke. I ain't no fucking Twitter troll, all right?
Y'all heard it. All
right.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Rise Protocol has been initiated, and the record for the longest face-to-face ever recorded was just broken. So that's it, everyone. This is one of your fights on Breakout 03. A very entertaining one. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to Breakout Boxing, follow Breakout Boxing, and this is your heavyweight clash. One of your heavyweight clashes on February 24th, 2024 in Massachusetts. We'll see you at the fights. Have a good one.